r/AskReddit. What will you never stop complaining about? Commercials that are played more than once per hour on the same channel, are louder than the program you are watching, have unnecessary music, or, on the radio, have sirens, have car horns honking, start with screeching tires. I will remember your company, but only because I made a mental note to never patronize it. Assholes. Here's a quickly read disclaimer that you can barely hear and consists of no less than 100 words crammed into 5 seconds that completely contradicts and disclaims all the following claims that will follow for the next 5 seconds. Used to work in automotive advertising at the dealership level, can confirm this is true. People that take one step through a door then immediately stop moving. Or step off the end of an escalator and stop moving. It's everyone's duty to shove those people as hard as possible. Blockages on escalators can really hurt a lot of people. I nearly hit people in front of my office's revolving door on a daily basis. Morons, get off your phone when you're walking, especially through a doorway. People play I Will Always Love You as their first dance song at their weddings, but it's a fucking breakup song. And every radio station blasts Born in the USA on the 4th. No one heard anything outside the chorus. TBF, America has a pretty long history of taking music that is demeaning or critical of itself and playing them in very light-hearted and superficial ways. All the way from Yankee Doodle Dandy through American Woman and Fortunate Sons to more recently, This Is America. The context does not usually matter. This song is about America. America is awesome, ergo this song is about awesome America. So naturally, it must be played as a stadium anthem. I'm not all that much into hard-ass drugs and needles and whatnot. But damn it if Semi-Charmed Life doesn't have a great beat and tune. I'm always amazed at the people who say, did you know Semi-Charmed Life is really about drug usage? OMG. Let's look at the lyrics. The sky it was gold, it was rose. I was taking sips of it through my nose. And I wish I could get back there. Someplace back there. Smiling in the pictures you would take. Doing crystal meth. Will lift you up until you break. It won't stop. I won't come down, I keep stock. With a tick-tock rhythm and a bump for the drop. And then I bumped up. I took the hit I was given. Then I bumped again. And then I bumped again. It's subtle, I guess. I just feel like crystal meth might be a metaphor for something, you know. People that throw garbage out of their car window or litter anywhere in general. Fuck those people, I get so angry. I don't understand how smokers think it's okay to throw cigarette butts out the window. Like, WTF. I keep one of those smokeless cup holder ashtrays in my car precisely so I have somewhere to put my butts while I drive. Just because I have an addiction that's slowly killing me doesn't mean I have to subject the rest of the world to it. To all the other smokers out there, throw your butts out responsibly. If nothing else, it's just plain common courtesy. Getting out of bed for work. Edit, holy shit, this comment blew up, ha 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 ha. Getting out of bed. Getting out. Getting. People who watch videos or listen to shit in a public place without headphones. Nice to get gold for something I feel strongly about. Be excellent to each other, everybody. Or walk around talking to someone on speakerphone while holding their phone in front of their mouths. Just shout wanker as you walk past. Pass the bong. People who relocate things that were perfectly placed. My wife and her mom like to put things away, aka hide them from me. It's never occurred to them that I put my keys and sunglasses out in the open so I don't have to go looking for them. One of the many perks of being single and living alone. And all it cost was loneliness and not being loved, ha. Beats being married and unloved, lol. People with a complete lack of self-awareness over how to walk. And people with no social or spatial awareness that stand right behind you in line. I was getting rung up at the store when these two women came up right behind me, like if I took half a step back I'd literally step on them. There was a sign right there that said please wait here or something. They completely ignored it and came up right behind me. Were sighing loudly and impatiently. So I felt pressured and under pressure accidentally entered the wrong PIN number for my card. I apologized to the cashier and the woman behind me for real was like it's fine. I turned around, looked her dead in the eyes, and said I wasn't talking to you. People think it's their world and the rest of us are just inconveniences in it. Like she really thought I was apologizing for her getting held up. When I feel like someone is standing too closely behind me I like to purposely back up into them while pretending to look at something. I bend over, at the waist, and retie my shoes. Try to rub my ass all over them. People who stand right on top of the baggage carousel at the airport so no one behind them can see or get their bags. If you'd all step back, we'd all be able to see and grab our bags in an orderly fashion. Idiots. When you see yours, simply dart through the crowd, grab it, and do your best to whack each and every person nearby with it as you pull it from the belt. It's satisfying. Always add a passive-aggressive excuse me so it drives home that this wouldn't be an issue if they weren't trying to slow dance with the carousel. I swing New York baggage really wide when I pick it up too, as long as there's no kids around. Lack of turn signal use. People who repeatedly and seemingly actively refuse to use their turn signal should have their licenses taken away for life. Mosquitoes. Gosh, I hate those little fuckers. Those fuckers and ticks too. Why haven't I started sooner? When will I learn? Next time I'll do everything in time, with plenty of time left. Narrator, and then he didn't. Edit, thanks for all your advices and apparently, installing Reddit wasn't the right step towards the solution. I've realized that as I keep getting older, I use the phrase you fucking idiot for myself much more often than I use it for others. And I use it a lot for others. How tired I am. I only seem to be getting worse as I get older. Edit, I seem to be getting an awful lot of replies giving helpful medical advice. I've realized my comment might be a bit confusing. When I say I'm only getting worse, what I mean is I'm whinging about it more rather than getting tireder and tireder. That said, I would say I'm always tired but not to the extent of something like chronic fatigue or anything like that. I'm a waiter by trade, so tiredness due to being on my feet all day and inconsistent sleep patterns should be expected to an extent. The vitamin D suggestion a few of you have said does seem to be quite likely though. I don't like the sun as I burn easily, and when outside I do try for the shade. One thing it did make me think about was when my car broke down for a few months and I was walking to work, I did feel more energetic. Perhaps it was the extra sunlight I was exposed to. I'm definitely gonna get some multivitamins and see if that helps. Thanks for all your suggestions guys, TC. I experienced that too and assumed it was due to aging. I went for a routine health check and it turned out I had a vitamin D deficiency. The symptoms are fatigue and lethargy. The doctor advised me to take vitamin D supplements and have more sunlight exposure. This helped me immensely and I no longer feel so tired, so that might be something to look into. Just maybe, I eat well and am active but probably don't get enough sunlight. I'm an indoor introvert night owl at heart, haha. Bad drivers. Everyone driving slower than me is an idiot who can't drive. Everyone driving faster than me is a maniac who shouldn't be allowed to drive. I don't mind people driving a bit slower than I do normally, so long as they can keep at the same speed. There are few things that infuriate me as much as a person who keeps slowing down and accelerating randomly. I don't mind people driving slower than me so long as they keep to the right lane. Your thing also infuriates me, but it makes it exponentially worse when you're in the far left passing lane and they hover around the speed limit, 5 over. Edit to add also use your gobsmacking turn signal. Geese. Fucking cobra chickens think they own the planet. If you've got a problem with Canada gooses, then you've got a problem with me, and I suggest you let that marinate. Give your balls a tug. That dental insurance is treated as a separate entity from medical insurance. Seriously. And if you have a TMJ issue, it's like the insurers fight over who will pay a claim because, it's part skull, part mandible. What to do?